Holy guys, NCAA Football 25 is finally coming. I've been waiting for what, 4 years now? Like, holy shit. But y'all already know, if you guys are an NCAA football fan, you need to subscribe right now, because I am just starting this video with the top 15 things that are confirmed in this game. I'll probably add some more stuff along the lines of things that should be added to the game, as well as, you know, things that they may have like leaked a little bit but haven't fully confirmed. So if that's something you guys want to see, you know, also NCAA 25 content when the game comes out, then go ahead and subscribe, because it's gonna get wild. First confirmed mode is Dynasty mode, which if you guys played NCAA Football 14 or 13, you guys know that this mode is one of the best modes. There is a lot of things that they talked about improving, things like the actual, you know, NIL deals, and the actual recruiting process. It's not just going to be as easy as it was in NCAA Football 14, because in that last game I could just, you know, throw some points, recruiting points at a high schooler that was a 5-star, and bam, in a year my team was the best team when I was doing a rebuild series, right? So that's one thing I'm looking really forward to, is the fact that they're going to actually make it a little bit more challenging and actually add in NIL somehow. I don't know how yet. I'm really curious to see how they're going to do that, but should be one of the best modes, if not the best. But I guess we're going to see when the game comes out. Second confirmed mode is Road to Glory, which if you have played any of the NCAA games, this mode is super fun as well. It is the career mode. So first you'll start in high school, then you'll go ahead and go on to college, and then usually you can go ahead and import your character into the Madden game as well once you finish college. I usually, you know, I'll do that here and there, but I really just like the NCAA game. Like, it's just my favorite game ever. I think it's 10 times better than Madden. Sorry, Madden fanboys, but it's just the truth. I'm sorry. But Road to Glory is going to be probably one of the best modes as well. So we'll hopefully see that it's improved since last time. It was pretty solid. I don't think there was anything too crazy that they can really change. But obviously they're going to try to do their best and make it the best possible game mode as it can be. So I think it will be the second best game mode, if not the best. But it's kind of, you know, iffy with Dynasty, because Dynasty is one of the best modes as well, especially if they're going to add in, you know, NIL and recruiting like they're saying they are. But looking forward to it as well. The next confirmed game mode is going to be Ultimate Team, which I never really was a fan of. I think it is a decent game mode, but not the best. But you know, a lot of people did like the old one in NCAA Football 14. But that's going to be something interesting to see if it's a good game mode as well. They did apparently report that the microtransactions aren't going to be as big and as like in your face as in like Madden and FIFA and games like that. But I do think this mode has potential to be a good mode as well, especially because all these college guys, I don't know. We're going to see. Obviously, you know, franchise and Road to Glory are going to be the heart and soul of the game for sure, 1000%. Those are the two game modes that I play all day, every day. But we're going to see on Ultimate Team. The next confirmed feature is multiple announcers, people like Kirk Herbstreit and that one flower guy. I think it's Chris Fowler, if I'm not mistaken. But those two are going to be in the game, as well as some other people for College Game Day. That is another feature that is confirmed, which is going to be fire, because I think, you know, showing up to your game, College Game Day, you got the fans in the background, it'll be pretty dope, and I think it will definitely add a lot more to the game, since Madden and those other games that EA makes just have one announcer, two announcers, or whatever. They're just annoying and nobody wants to listen to them over and over and over again. But it is confirmed that there is going to be multiple announcers in the game. The fifth confirmed feature is College Game Day. I already mentioned it in the last one, but it is another Very nice feature that they obviously didn't have in 2014 when they released the other game, or 2013, whatever. But college football game day will have a few more announcers rather than the other ones I mentioned. But college game day will be in the new game, which will be pretty cool. You know, seeing those announcers in that show before the actual game starts. Alright, the 6th confirmed feature is ESPN. It's a small, small little detail, small feature, whatever you want to call it. But it is coming to the new game, which is cool. Having ESPN there just kind of makes it a little bit more official, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But yes, it is coming to the new game. The 7th confirmed feature is that all of the FBS schools are going to be in the game. You're probably thinking, well, duh, that's like an automatic thing, But it is a little tricky to kind of get the licensing for all of them. At least that's what it kind of seemed like. It seemed like there was going to be a few schools that wouldn't be in the game, but that is not the case. They're all going to be in the game. It's confirmed. There is 130 something schools that will be for sure in the game. I'm guessing a little bit down the line in this game or in one of the next years to come. In one of those games, there's going to be, some of the smaller schools in there as well. But for now, we have all the FBS teams, which is amazing. The 8th confirmed feature is school traditions. They actually sent out a worker or an EA team member to each college stadium during probably the last year to get this school traditions, like what they do when they run out. So like Notre Dame when they touch the champions sign or whatever the is. Things like that, they're going to be for every single team. So when you're playing with your team before the game, how they run out of the tunnel, that's probably going to be shown, right? There's going to be all those features, and I think that is an amazing touch to the game because that is college football. You don't see that NFL, Madden, whatever, right? That is college football. That's what makes college football so great, is all of the stuff that leads up to the game, the excitement, the fans, the college students going crazy, stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to this feature. I think it's going to be an amazing touch to the game. The next confirmed feature is that this game is going to be on the Frostbite engine, which is probably going to make, a lot of people not very happy. But look, guys, they've had 3-4 years to develop the damn game, so it should be pretty good. And it doesn't have everything to do with the Frostbite engine. It's about the coders and stuff like that too. So I still have high hopes for everything. I don't think there's going to be as many bugs as say like Madden. I mean, they have to put out a damn game every year, right? So it's not going to be perfect every time. So I still am not too worried about that, but we will see when the game is released. The next confirmed feature is the custom playbooks for each team, which this is a feature that makes NCAA stand out a lot more than Madden, just because of the fact that in Madden there's just kind of the same sort of plays in all the playbooks. It seems like some a little bit different, yeah, whatever. But in NCAA there's going to be 134 different ones, or whatever the number is, right? So that's a big feature that I'm really looking forward to. It's going to make the game a lot better. But we will see how that is when the game is released in a couple of months. For the 11th confirmed feature, and probably one of the more exciting ones in today's list, is that there is actually going to be, for the first time in a college football game, real players in the game. EA is licensing each player, or 10,000, 11,000 of the players in real life. So that should be around all the scholarship players to have their likeness in the game. So that will be pretty cool, as well as they will probably down the line go ahead and license some of the other guys that are there, maybe the walk-ons that stepped up for a injured starter and started crushing it, or whatever the case may be. But that is pretty cool. 12th confirmed feature is the transfer portal, which is super exciting because of the fact that I think in franchise mode you're going to be able to kind of have a whole process where you can go out and get players from other teams that absolutely crushed it in the off season, of course, and sometimes during the season as well, which I think that's going to be an amazing addition. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I hope it's kind of like the recruiting process, maybe a little bit, where you can go in and recruit your own guys, and then as well some of your guys will probably leave if there's like a better school and you guys are just sucking. Whatever the case may be, I am super excited for the transfer portal. Alright, so the 13th confirmed feature in the new game is NIL, which is super insane because of the fact that the franchise mode is going to be completely transformed just from NIL and the new recruiting process and all that. But NIL is going to be super dope because of the fact that I'm guessing you're going to be given like a certain budget or something like that. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I'm super excited to see how that works and how it's going to affect the recruiting in the franchise mode. The 14th confirmed feature in the new NCAA game is that there's going to be the college football playoff with 12 teams. We haven't seen this before in real life, but if you did, go ahead and try out the college football revamped, modded version of the game. It was amazing. It was an amazing twist to the whole college football, and I'm super excited to see how that plays out in the game and also real life this next year. So that will be super interesting and entertaining and definitely make the game a lot more exciting. The last confirmed feature of the game is customization. They said that customization was supposed to be a big focus coming into this new game, but we're not quite sure exactly what that means. We're hoping obviously it means team builder and stuff like that, but that's going to be pretty cool to see when the game releases. Alright, so with that 15th feature, that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like the video and also subscribe because I'm going to bring a lot more of this content. Once this game releases, I'm going to go crazy with content, so make sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next one.